I am very excited because I have solved a problem that was taking up a lot of my time and a lot of my effort, and I knew that it shouldn't be. I shouldn't be having to spend all of that time and effort on it. What I am referring to is that I created a ad in Facebook or Meta using a Facebook form, a Meta form built in Facebook, and I was collecting people's names and emails and providing them a free offer. So they provide their name and email, I give them the free offer, and I'm doing that to grow my email list. Now, this is the first time I've done it using a Facebook form. I've always used a form that I built in High Level. And so when they completed the form, High Level knew about it and added their name and email to my contact list, my email list automatically. So now using the Facebook form first time, I didn't know how to set it up so that they would communicate with each other. I had gone into the help, found a help document. I'd gotten about halfway through setting it up, got confused, didn't finish setting it up. The ad is running and I'm collecting their names and emails, but they're not automatically going to High Level. It didn't figure out how to get them to talk to each other. So I'm collecting leads and I'm having to manually take their name and their email and go and add them to my contact list on High Level. That means I need to spell their name correctly. I need to transfer their email correctly. So I'm double checking and making sure that I spelled it correctly and got all the letters and numbers and symbols in there correctly so that I'm actually collecting the lead, an accurate lead. So this is time consuming. I was getting multiple leads a week and having to do that. And I knew that there was a way for that to happen automatically. I knew that High Level and Facebook forms could connect. I talked to a few people. I went back into the help document. I was able to watch a video this time and I figured it out. And I've got to tell you, as soon as I figured it out and I knew that they were connected and the lead was going to come into the form and then go into my contact list in High Level, and I had an automation set up so that they could automatically get my offer. I was so excited. I'd solved the problem. I was jumping up and down and hooting and hollering, even though no one was around to celebrate with me. So it's a big deal to have this happen automatically. And I'm going to show you how I did it. Hopefully it will be clear and it will be easy for you to understand so that when you want to do it, you can do it too. So here I'm showing you inside of Facebook. Um, this is the ad that I'm running. So I am in my page, Lucretia Donahue-Reed, LCPC. That's my business, my counseling business page. And to get to the ad center, the ads information, you click on this symbol up here. What does that look like? A megaphone or something like that. And you can see my ad is running. It's a leads ad. And so far I have collected 46 leads, 46 Meta leads. And remember, for the first week and a half or so, they weren't automatically going into High Level. I was manually transferring each of those leads and adding them to my contact list, which is an email list in High Level. All right, so that's the ad that is going. Now let me show you inside of High Level. Here we go. This is my dashboard inside of High Level for my sub account, which is Growing Emotional Strength. That's my sub account. That's the dashboard. Now to set this up so that the form in Facebook communicates to High Level, over here in the left sidebar, you want to come all the way down to the bottom and click on Settings. Then inside of Settings, I had to scroll down a little bit. Then you want to click on Integrations. And here inside of Integrations, you can see every app and platform that you can connect to High Level and let them communicate with each other. I've already connected my Google Calendar and my Google Gmail and all of that. I've actually connected a TikTok page. But today we're talking about Facebook. If you have not set this up and connected your Facebook to your high level, what you will do is come to this Facebook section. You'll click on Manage, and I've already set it up. But when you get in there, you need to have your Facebook account already open in another tab. If it's open, then you can say you can follow the instructions and it'll tell you how to connect your Facebook to high level. It's pretty simple, but you do need to have your Facebook account open when you do it. Then it can find it and make the connection. I've already done that. And I have 3 Facebook pages. You can see I have Growing Emotional Strength, I have Inspired Sage, and I have Lucretia Donahue-Reed. Now, over on Facebook, I have connected my Instagram account to the Growing Emotional Strength page, so that also shows that those are connected. Now, I'm going to want to, over here it says New Leads, okay? I don't want to collect leads from my Inspired Sage Facebook page. It has nothing to do with my Growing Emotional Strength high level account. So it's not checked. I just have these 2 checked, Growing Emotional Strength and Lucretia Donahue-Reed. Okay, so back out of there, back on the integrations page to just the first tile where you see Facebook. I'm going to click on the 3 dots up in the corner, and you can see this thing right here says Form Field Mapping. That's what we need to do to get the form in Facebook to send the information to the contacts in high level. So you click on Form Field Mapping. Now this is what tripped me up and I couldn't figure it out the first time I tried to do it. I go to look and there are no forms. And the help document said that my forms that I had created over in Facebook would show up here, and they're not there. Well, it's a dumb little thing. I'm looking at the Growing Emotional Strength, any forms that were created on my Growing Emotional Strength Facebook page. I haven't created any forms on that Facebook page. You click the down arrow. I've created my forms over on my Lucretia Donahue-Reed Facebook page. So I click that. Now the forms show up. I've created 2 forms over there. Now the one that I wanted connected, the one that's in the ad over on Facebook, is called Becoming Calm Lead. Becoming Calm Lead form. That's the one I want to connect. Now I have another form out there. It's a counseling form. I was trying to have people sign up who are interested in my counseling. I don't want that form. I don't want that contact information going into my Growing Emotional Strength high level account. But I'm showing you, this is what it looks like before you do the form field mapping. It looks just like this. I haven't done it for this one because I don't want it. I have done it for the Becoming Calm Lead form. So when you do want to do it, you already have your forms created over on your Facebook page. They will show up here. You will click on Map Fields. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want this form connected. But when you click on Map Fields, it's going to show you the fields that you created in your form over on Facebook. So for my form, I'm collecting the person's full name and their email address. So when I clicked on Map Fields down here for this one, it showed full name and email. And I clicked, you click agree or yes or something like that, and it connects those fields in Facebook with the same fields that exist in your high level account. And it just does it like in a second. In a second, it's connected. It recognizes them and connects them. So they're connected. Yeah, they're connected. Now, that means if the person fills out that form and submits it over on Facebook, that contact information, their name and their email, will go into the contact list, my email list, in my high-level account, Growing Emotional Strength. But that's not all I want it to do. That's enough right there if you just want to collect leads. But I wanted high-level to automatically give them the offer that they signed up for, the free offer. So that's how you collect leads. You offer them some free offer. You advertise it on Facebook with a form for them to complete. They submit the form. You get their contact information. And if you have it set up with high level can automatically provide them with the free offer. So there's a way for you to see that. I've created an automation in high level to make that happen. So I just clicked on automation over on the left-hand menu. That takes me into my automations, and I have to go in a little bit before we find the one that I want. Here it is. This is my automation for that ad, collecting my lead. So what I've been able to do, because that form is talking to high level, I've created a trigger in this automation that is called Facebook lead form submitted. And I can indicate which form I'm talking about. So let's go inside that trigger. Facebook lead form submitted. Okay, that's the name of the trigger. It asks you what page, which Facebook page are we talking about? And it's the Lucretia Donahue-Reed page. And then form is. Because I'm talking to the correct Facebook page, if we click the drop down, it's going to show me any forms I've made on that through that page. And I easily found the Becoming Calm lead form and entered that, clicked on that, and that's the trigger. So now when that form gets filled out, not only do I get their contact information, but this automation gets triggered. I have it adding a tag. So it'll add a tag to their contact on my email list. The tag that I have it adding is eCourse Calm. That's the free offer I'm giving them. When they enter their information, they're signing up to get my free email course. And I deliver that email course using high level. So this tag gets connected to their name in my email list. And then the next step, high level sends them their first email, which is the welcome email. Tells them about this email class that they've signed up for. Then they go into a wait step. And the next morning, I have it set up the next morning at 6 a.m., they get the first email with the first action step, the first piece of education that they're getting in this email course. So high level is fulfilling all of the emails that they are getting in their 7-day email class from me. You can see it shows that 4 people are here in this wait stage. Further along, a person's received that first action step. Further along, there are 5 people sitting here who've had the welcome email and the first 2 action steps, and they're in the middle of the email class waiting for their next emails. And so high level delivers the whole thing. I don't have to do anything. If someone responds to one of those emails, I'll see it in conversations and in email, and I can go in and respond to them. I do that myself. I respond to all of the emails and interactions that come in. I do that myself. So that's how you do it. That's the beauty of having high level. Not only can you collect the emails and the names and grow your email list, but you can deliver your free offers. It could be a checklist that you offer them or some sort of pamphlet, maybe a sample email. That's probably going to be one of my offers that in another situation. I'll offer them some templates, some email templates that I use so they could use them too. Here, I'm offering them a 7-day email class. So the sky's the limit on what kind of offers you can offer, especially if you can send that to them through email. People seem to be more than willing to offer you their email, They're a little bit slower to offer their name, email, and phone number, I have discovered. And I think it's because they know that they can unsubscribe from your email list if they want to. So remember, I am an affiliate of High Level. I'm making that very obvious. I have an affiliate link if you want to um, look at High Level and subscribe to it through me. That'd be great. You can always communicate with me and I'll try to help you out if you have some questions about High Level. But when you first subscribe to High Level, for the first 90 days, you have 24/7 access to their Zoom help. They will help you with any setup issue, and they are wonderful. I used them a great deal when I started. So there's a lot that you can do, and they'll just help you. They'll walk you through it. So hope you can see the benefit if you are wanting to grow your email list. This is the way to do it.